Window is open slightly today to get outside and take a look at the damage after thunderstorms brought as much as 5 inches of rain to Baltimore in less than 2 hours yesterday. More, of course, as Eric said, may be on the way.
WMAR 2 News' Jeff Hager spent the day in Harbor East where the flooding caught people off guard.
The rising waters in Harbor East and Fells Point turned parked cars into kayaks. And Jesse Owens expected and found the worst on the morning after.
My remote start wouldn't work. And there's just like puddles of water on the inside, and clearly like everything's floated up and then dropped back down. The seats are soaked. It won't start at all. So,
with cars floating up onto the sidewalk, Marjan Akavan waited out the rain at work before discovering hers was one of them.
I actually worked down the street, so I walked past Caroline. I was like, oh, that sucks for those cars. Then I came over here and I was like, oh, it sucks for my car too.
But after some quick work under the hood, Akavan learned she may be one of the lucky ones. At least her engine would start.
You gotta like the looks of that.
First time for everything, I guess.
While tow truck drivers spent the morning circling the area to cart off disabled cars, people like John McGee were busy cleaning up their flooded homes. In his case, a garage filled with soaked storage items.
That's my flat screen TV. Full of water.
McGee had left an event as hail pounded his car in East Baltimore and arrived home after the floodwaters had already receded.
I pulled in here and I opened my garage door and I couldn't even back in those boxes because like this box had stuff on it. It had collapsed because it got all wet. These boxes, the plastic ones, had floated into different positions. There was just garbage all over in here.
While McGee is well aware of how much rain fell in the area, he's still not sure why he's now counting his losses and spending hours cleaning up from the floods.
Yes, it rained hard for an hour and a half, but that should not have flooded. The street should not flood, in my opinion. You know, if you live out in the desert and you're not used to rain, maybe, but when you live in the east and you're used to heavy rains all the time, that should not be the case.